Ever pondered about the origins of Christian doctrine? Have you ever found yourself wondering about the roots of the belief system that, over centuries, has shaped the lives of billions across the globe? The seeds of faith that have grown into the towering columns, cathedrals, the echoes of hymns sung in unison, the gentle murmur of prayers whispered in the silence of the night, all find their beginnings in the early formative years of Christianity. But what was this religious landscape like? How did the early church, divided and diverse in its interpretations and perspectives, find in belief? This is an intriguing question, one that invites us to delve deep into the annals of history, back to a time when Christianity was a nascent faith, struggling to find its feet in a world dominated by polytheism. The answers to these questions lie in a significant event, an epochal gathering that changed the course of Christian history, the Council of Nicaea. It was at this council that the foundations of modern Christian theology were laid. This historical assembly and its consequential product, the Nicene Creed, played a pivotal role in unifying the diverse threads of Christianity under one overarching framework of belief. Let's take a step back and try to imagine the world in the early 4th century. It was a time when Christianity was a tapestry of beliefs and interpretations, a myriad of different threads, each representing a unique perspective on the teachings of Christ. From the rolling hills of Galilee to the bustling streets of Rome, the message of Jesus had spread far and wide, evolving and diversifying as it traveled. Into this landscape stepped the Roman Emperor Constantine. A recent convert to Christianity, Constantine was a man of vision and ambition. He understood the power of unity. He yearned for a unified Christian church, one that brought together all these diverse threads into a single, cohesive tapestry of belief. His ambition was not just political, but also deeply personal, born out of his own spiritual journey and transformation. However, achieving this unity was not going to be easy. One of the primary points of contention was Arianism, a doctrine proposed by Arius of Alexandria. This doctrine questioned the very fabric of Christian, the divine nature of Jesus Christ. Arius was a man of strong convictions, and his beliefs had the power to shake the foundations of the early Christian church. He argued that if the Father begat the Son, then there must have been a time when the Son did not exist. Hence, the Son, according to Arius, was a creation, an entity inferior to the Father. This argument stirred a theological storm, causing ripples that threatened to tear apart the fragile unity of the early Christian church. The reverberations of this theological storm echoed through the corridors of power and the humble homes of believers alike. It challenged the very essence of faith, asking difficult questions that demanded answers. What followed was a period of intense debate and reflection, of soul-searching and questioning, which ultimately led to the Council of Nicaea. The Council of Nicaea was more than just a meeting. It was a crucible where beliefs were tested, doctrines were refined, and the foundations of modern Christianity were established. It was here that the Arian controversy was resolved and the Nicene Creed was born. A testament to the unity of belief, a beacon for the faithful, guiding them through the stormy seas of doubt and uncertainty. And so the storm passed. The unity of the early Christian church was preserved, the fabric of faith was strengthened, and the path for billions was illuminated. But the echoes of this theological storm still resonate today, reminding us of the journey that Christianity has undertaken, of the questions it has faced, and of the resilience it has shown. Ever pondered about the origins of Christian doctrine? Perhaps now you understand it a little bit better. For the origins of Christian doctrine lie not just in the teachings of Jesus, but also in the trials and tribulations of the early church, in the debates and discussions, and in the unity that emerged from diversity. This argument stirred a theological storm, threatening the unity of the early Christian church. To resolve this, in the year 325, Constantine convened the First Ecumenical Council in the city of Nicaea. Over 300 bishops from across the empire gathered, including key figures like Alexander of Alexandria and his deacon Athanasius, who opposed Arius. During the council, rigorous debates took place. The central issue was the relationship between God the Father and the Son. It was Athanasius who proposed that the Father and the Son were of the same substance. Homoousios, a term that became pivotal in Christian theology. After long deliberations, the council rejected Arius's views and produced the Nicene Creed. It affirmed that Christ was begotten, not made, of one substance with the Father. This creed served as the unified statement of Christian belief, an anchor amidst the storm of diverging doctrines. The aftermath of the Council of Nicaea was marked by continued debates, political manipulations, and even exiles. But the Nicene Creed endured, with minor revisions in subsequent councils. It stands today as a testament to the early Church's struggle for theological unity. In summary, the Council of Nicaea was a pivotal moment in the history of Christianity. It brought together diverse views under one roof, wrestled with complex theological questions, and produced the Nicene Creed, a foundational document that continues to guide Christian belief today. The Council of Nicaea serves as an example of the early Church's commitment to understanding and articulating its faith, a commitment embodied in the words of 1 Peter 3:15. But in your hearts revere Christ as Lord. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have. This verse, much like the Council of Nicaea itself, encourages a thoughtful, informed approach to faith. And with that, we close our journey into the past, into the Council of Nicaea and the creation of the Nicene Creed. A journey that has shown us not only the struggle for theological unity, but also the enduring commitment to understanding and articulating faith. A journey indeed into the heart of what it means to believe.